Yo, welcome to K9 Boxing. And we got some great fights tomorrow. Matter of fact, we got a great fight tonight. Well, we got a great fight in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, we got Triple G. Triple G is fighting at 5:30 in the morning. Ain't that about something? Yeah, you know why? Because he's in China. And over there in China, I think it's like 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, so, well, 5:30 in the morning over here, but it'd probably be 7:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m. over there. Yeah, I just see my dog. My dog just texted me and said that he see that Shane Mosley is fighting Rosado tomorrow. It's a lot of fights tomorrow, bro. You know, as a boxing fan, you gotta love that boxing would be the center of attention tomorrow. With Fundora fighting Erickson Lubin. So you got a guy that's what, 5'9", 5'10", about to fight a guy that's 6'7". Let me rewind that. 6'7", fighting that junior middleweight. Now, how in the H-E-L did he make 152? He came in at 152 point, I think 8. Well, making 152, 6'7". I got a hard time making 154 at 5'7". That's very hard. With these guns right here, oh my goodness, it's hard to make the weight. But I make it happen. I make it happen, Captain. And, I should have fought at 147. Because at 147, boy, I could have made it happen. Because them boys wouldn't have been able to deal with that power. Roto, what up, though? What's up, big fella? What's up, though? I'm good, bro. Man, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'll be up. I might stay up to watch Triple G. You know, Triple G fighting 5:30 in the morning. So who knows? I might take me a nap and wake back up. Put the alarm set for me to get up to watch Triple G. Of course, my dog is in his corner. He is trainer, Jonathan Banks. So I would definitely want to see that fight just for the fact of being able to see, my road dog, my homie, who I actually, was in camp with in Emmanuel Stewart's house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In May, they better watch out for K. For real, because, man, you see my eyes look like I'm tired, but no, I just got the sauna. So, shadow boxed a little bit, got a little work in. Then I sat in that sauna, man, for probably 2.5 hours. So, boy, your man's getting it in. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yep. So I see I keep on getting these little texts, that I ain't even trying to hear. It ain't making no sense, so we good, though. Spider Moose, what's up, though, Brody? Yeah, I know y'all saw the press conference, too. Spider Moose and everybody in the cut. Tony Harrison got into it with, what's my man? He fought at with Mayweather. He used to fight for Mayweather. And there's a lot of stuff going on. I want my K9 merch, Wood. I was on with Mr. King, was with the Iceman. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, yeah, you can get that K9 merch. All you got to do is DM me, where to send it to. on Instagram at K9 Boxing, or go to the website www.k9boxingfitness.com. But yeah, Harrison got into it with Aresta. I can't really pronounce his name, but he used to fight at the Mayweather gym. Say they doing some BS with the tickets for the Rolly Tank fight. Boycotting Mayweather a promotion. Oh yeah, see, it's always some boo boo in the game. It's always some boo boo in the game. But yeah, Harrison, I got into it with I think it's Aresta. Can't really, like I said, I can't pronounce his name, but he definitely fought for the Mayweather, and I think they were DMing each other, talking about fighting, and the fight didn't go through, so they got into it in the press conference, and you know, wasn't nobody hit with any punches, even though a punch was thrown from Tony Harrison, but he'll be fighting Garcia, who actually, what's up, Potter? You said Harrison, a funny dude. Yeah, so Harrison will be fighting Garcia. Garcia gave Fundora his hardest fight to date, and I actually believe he beat Fundora. Yeah, go look at that fight between Fundora and Garcia. And but styles make fights. I think Harrison has the perfect style to defeat Garcia. But that's why we get in the ring and we fight, and may the best man win. Pulling for Harrison from Detroit, and he needs to continue to win to stay at the top of the division. A loss could be detrimental to his career, and to stay at the top or stay in the top 10, or he has to win this fight. And it ain't gonna be easy because, like I say, the Garcia guy, who they actually have as a betting favorite, gave Fundora his hardest fight today. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Harrison did do real good in a Charlo fight, especially the second time before he got caught. I actually think he did even better the second fight before he got caught than he did the first fight. But yeah, so just a lot of stuff going on, man. We got Javante Davis. What's up? What's up, Bernard Burton? What it do, my bro? We got Javante Davis about to leave Mayweather Promotions. It was crazy that Mayweather and Rolly were having a press conference, and who popped up with a press conference the same day? Floyd Mayweather. And Rolly was mad at that. Not Rolly, but Tank was like, man, why would that guy do that on the same day? Yep. So yeah, it's a lot going on. Shoot, I got Shane Mosley defeating Rosado tomorrow. Somebody just asked me who I had winning. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the sport of boxing. A whole lot of stuff going on in the sport of boxing. I'll be stepping back into the ring, hopefully May the 7th. And I'm excited. Been working hard. And hashtag dogs us for sure. My dog Peter just fought. Looked very good, and I'm excited about his next fight. Yeah, Lil K9 got a fight coming up April 23rd in the Nationals. Wish Pete would be able to go, but Pete don't have enough fights to actually enter the tournament. Shout out to Team K9, my guy Dre, my dog, who just got off the phone kicking the game. So shout out to him. Shout out to Steve and Team K9. Everybody that's part of Team K9. What's up, Benny? Benny Johnson, the microwave. What you know about him? But yeah, man. Hey, that Fundora versus Erickson Lubin fight, I wish they would have had that fight when they both were champions. I feel like they man, swim or drown. Somebody, man, I just hate that they fighting right now. I really didn't want to see that fight right now. I want to see it, but not right now. I just don't want the best to fight the best before they actually in position to make as much money as possible and to get the notoriety they deserve. And that's real talk. Yeah, logic, you're right. You're 100% right. But yeah, it's definitely a dirty game, man, you know? And of course, you know, Mayweather is hogging all the space up. You know he got the recognition, he got the name, so he gonna use his power that he has, you know, and doing what he do. Yeah, so you know. K9 Bundrich. What up, though, Lance? What it do, bro? You good? Crying hippie, what's up? The crying hippies in the building. What's happening, champ? What it do? Yeah, so I know I ain't been on this boy in a minute. Like, you know, kicking it with my peeps. Hashtag Jesus for life. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. But man, like I say, bro, I got a busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the gym, you know what I mean, work with my son. You know, hey man, it's gonna be a lot going on tomorrow. I got a gang of people I'm training tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna be in this video tomorrow. My cousin doing a video tomorrow. I'm doing another video tomorrow. Oh man, it is up there tomorrow. You hear me? 5:30 in the morning, Triple G fight. I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna watch that or not. Erickson Lubin, he fighting Fundora. Tony Harrison fighting Garcia. Ryan Garcia fighting dawg. Oh man, it's a lot going on. Rolly finna fight Tank Davis. I mean, come on, man. It's a lot going on, bro. You hear me? Lil K9 undefeated, you hear me? We always win. You know? It's always, you know, if it's an L, it's just a lesson. It ain't a loss. I'm more excited for Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. I'm excited about that fight. That's gonna be listen, that's gonna be a great fight. And that fight, with how they had what's King Kong versus, I think was that versus Martin, the heavyweights on pay-per-view. This fight is worthy of pay-per-view. I mean, this is a great card for Showtime. And just think, they fighting on Showtime, so they're not making the money that they could be making if they was fighting on pay-per-view. And it's a great, listen, that's why I say they should be fighting, you know, on a build-up. They should be getting built up to make the money, you know what I mean? But it's swim or drown. And I just hate that they, you know, somebody gonna be sick about it, you feel me? And they both deserve, you know what I mean? Somebody career could be in it tomorrow. And it's a bad boy. I'm pulling for Erickson Lubin because Erickson Lubin has been on here before. So I'm pulling for him. And somebody just said the same thing on Burton that they didn't think that Erickson Lubin had the chin. But he got a great trainer now, man. His trainer is really good. Yeah, his trainer is one of the best. What's up, Henry J? One of the best trainers out here, especially with training southpaws. You know, he was a trainer to Corey Spinks. Corey Spinks is a former 5-time world champion. Let me rewind that. Corey Spinks is a former 5-time world champion. Devin Alexander he trained, who's a 3-time world champion. So you talking about 8 world championships, championship belts under the umbrella of, you know, of Erickson Lubin's trainer. So his trainer is solid. Him and Kevin Cunningham, Erickson Lubin, they like Batman and Robin, man. They make a great team. And will they have the goods and the perfect style tomorrow to defeat the Tower, 6'7" Fundora? Time will tell. And it won't be long. How long? Not long at all. We will be finding out real soon. Sooner than I would even think it was going to be. I actually was thinking about going to that fight, man, but, I need to be here and take care of my responsibilities at home. But I wouldn't mind going to Tyson Fury fight. This will be the hardest puncher Fundora has faced again since, oh yeah, you ain't lying. This will be the hardest puncher he's faced. Yeah, I mean, I'm just telling it like it is, Henry J. You gotta tell it like it is, boy, you hear me? Yeah. A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And yeah, the young lady named Maya is fighting Han tomorrow. I believe tomorrow on ESPN. So we got a bunch of fight cards all over the place. Man, I mean, I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing, y'all, for real, for real. Yeah, I probably should. If I can get to the fight, or if I go to the fight, I'm quite sure I could get some tickets from Tyson Fury or either Sugar Hill. But I think that might be overseas, and I gotta get my passport book updated. I'm slacking in the game. I gotta get my stuff together. I be just so busy, man, just trying to do everything. When you're one man, you can't do everything. Oh yeah, Andy Lee would definitely hook me up. That would actually be the person I would go to. Andy Lee. That's my dog. I think Andy Lee might be my dog more than, you know, both characters. Yeah, y'all like my dog right here? Boy, look at him. He look vicious or what? Is he vicious? Who is more likely to get upset tomorrow? Tango or Montorada? Upset, man, I don't know. That's a good one. Yeah, I do need some help. I mean, I wish you could be where I'm at. In the city, you feel me? Yeah, it is. General, what up, though? Boy, what's happening with you? Spider Moose, Team K9 in the building. Yeah, we still here. I'm good. This tea right here I'm drinking, man, Inspire. I done hooked me up some tea. Boy, oh boy, shout out to my dog, Big Ant. Big Ant, he man, be hooking me up with the teas. He delivered to over 300 stores in the city. So yeah, he always showed me love. So shout out to Big Ant. I don't know what his store is called or his business is called. Shout out to Rich. Rich showed love, man. Rich gave Bizarre from D12 a scooter. You know what I mean? For what I think is his cousin who badly needed it. General, can you repeat what you just sent me? Cause I missed it. I was saying something at the time you sent something. But man, it's gonna be some great fights tomorrow. Boy, I'm gonna be all in too. So I might not even watch the fight tonight with Triple G. So I need to get as much sleep as I can so I could be up and ready to watch the fights. Tomorrow night. Okay, hey, Logic, you on your stuff, boy. Hey, L, you on your stuff, boy. You say that boy be making history. Yeah. I think Bernard Hopkins would have beat Triple G in his prime. Yeah. Marvin Hagler would have beat Bernard Hopkins in his prime. So, I mean, styles make fights. You just never know. In my prime and his prime, I would have beat Mayweather in his prime. Even though he would probably be considered the better fighter, styles make fights. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. Anybody can lose on any given Saturday. I know Mayweather is about to step back into the ring. Yeah, that's what I heard. Ray Robinson probably would have beat him all, But at the same time, Ray Robinson lost before too. Yep. So, Jose, what's happening, Jose? Yeah, Triple G should move up and weight. I think his better days are behind him, especially at 160. He should go to 168. He done did everything that he can do at 160. Why stay down there when you can move up and weight and be stronger? As you get older, you need to be stronger. Especially with you fighting the best. Yeah, Tank gonna destroy Rolly, boy. But he better watch it because if the fight is close, they probably gonna give it to Rolly because Tank is about to leave Mayweather Promotions and Rolly is with Mayweather Promotions. It's a dirty game. It is a dirty game for sure, for sure. Ryan Garcia, he's back in the game and got a new trainer and was well overdue. Because the trainer that Canelo has is good for Canelo. That doesn't necessarily mean that that same trainer is good for Garcia. So Garcia hired Goosen, and Goosen is good for him. I'm glad Tech is going on his own too because when you a boss, you got to be a boss. How is you a boss and somebody telling you what to do? It was okay in the beginning, but he done fulfilled his obligations and it's time to move on. Tank could just be a free agent and just have Al Heyman, be the advisor, hashtag promoter, and do his own thing. Yeah, he could just do his own thing. I think Mayweather, is holding him back for making the biggest fights. These guys are not willing to make the biggest fights, especially when they're up under somebody, because whoever they're up under is not going to risk the money that they can lose if they put him in there with a real fight. Someone like a Ryan Garcia, someone like a Javante Davis versus a Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney is his own man. He's his own boss, and he's daring to be great. See, by him being his own boss, he called his own shots, and that's the reason why he's about to get ready to take on his next opponent, who is the world champ, who actually defeated Teofimo Lopez. Now, he's a boss. He's his own boss. But if he was with Mayweather Promotions, he wouldn't be able to fight. Devin Haney wouldn't be able to go fight who he want to go fight, he's reminding me of Errol Spence by fighting Kambosos. Devin Haney is fighting Kambosos. You got to take your head off to him for that. Errol Spence gonna fight whoever is at the top. Ain't nobody holding him back. If he was with Mayweather Promotions, he would have to do what Mayweather say. But he doing what he want to do. You heard me, Tufan? What's up, though? And I'm just being real. Cats ain't bosses out here. They talking about they bosses. They ain't bosses. You a boss when you do what you want to do. Other than that, you work for somebody and they your boss. Now, you might be getting boss money, but you ain't no boss because you can't do what you want to do. For sure. I may look like I put on weight because the shirt is fitting me properly. Yeah, I'm my own boss, at the end of my career. The Al Haymans and all them guys went to sign me, but, I signed with me. I signed with K9 Boxing Global Promotions. Was it a good move? Yes, it was a good move because I did what I wanted to do, and I still do what I want to do to this day. You hear me? And it's going to continue to be like that. Win, lose, or draw, I'm my own boss. You heard? To this day. That's right. Let's go, champ. Dogs are us. That's right. I'ma always win. Because I got God. Hashtag Jesus for life. You always win when you got God. When you running, when you running with the Lord, or when you down with GIG, you're gonna be all right forever. For life. That Gabe Rosado versus Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. gonna be a good one too. And that's real talk. Rosado is a bleeder, so You know, he has more experience than Mosley, but Mosley just wants to be out. He didn't want to be in the same shadows of his dad. He didn't want you to say that's Sugar Shane Mosley's son. That's the junior. So he gonna go out there and put on a show for himself and try to create and make his own name. And that's just real talk. Yeah, so I see y'all saying a whole lot. I can't catch everything y'all actually posting because it's disappearing real quick. But shout out to everybody on this boy. And man, I hope y'all enjoy the fights tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna enjoy the fights. I'm gonna be on pins and needles. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, man, when Erickson Lubin fight, Fundora, when Tony Harrison fight Garcia, man, I'm gonna be all in. I'm telling you, dog. Lance, what it do? Yeah, I'm gonna listen. Man, I can't wait. I can wait, but I can't wait. I just hope whoever lose between Erickson Lubin and Fundora, I hope their career don't be, I don't hope it don't be the end of their career. Because if they go out there and bang, I think if they go out there and bang, that will actually favor Fundora because that's all he do is bang. So I think Lubin gonna go out there and punch and try to catch Fundora coming in. And he definitely don't want to bang with that guy. That guy's younger. He hasn't been knocked out. He hasn't lost. So he has less wear and tear on his body, so he can take more than Lubin. Lubin hasn't been through losing to Charlo, and just the in the fashion that he lost. Just the mental part, not just only the wear and tear of losing or getting stopped, but the mental part can play a big part in your psyche, and you trying to get back to the top. And he's climbed back to the top. He's back. And they just making it so hard for him. I mean, he was already in position as the number one contender to fight Charlo. Then he had to fight again to fight Charlo. Then he had to fight again to fight Charlo. He was number one in his last two fights. So why isn't he fighting Charlo? He has to fight another person to fight Charlo. And I don't understand that because he was supposed to be fighting him 2 fights ago. So just because you're the number one contender don't necessarily mean you're the number one contender, because if you are the number one contender and you're mandatory to fight the champ, then why isn't he fighting the champ? I guess they wanted to put this fight together, and if he win this fight, then he can go ahead and fight the champ. And that's just boxing for you. A bunch of garbage. A bunch of bull crap. It's just, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And whoever your boss is, you got to force him to do the right thing. Like Spike Lee, you got to do the right thing. If you force him to do the right thing, he's going to do the right thing. If not, you're going to be fighting for the number one spot. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. And I'm just being real. At K9 Boxing. Yeah, welcome to the bush. Oh man, crying hippie, y'all putting it out here quick, boy. It's disappearing fast. But cheers. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Trying to get in the booth for Fundora, because you stand there and fight with that boy. That boy, man, that boy is tough. And the extension and the power he can get on the inside. Most guys his height, they fight. I mean, if you're 6'7", close to 7 feet, let me rewind that. If you're 6'7", close to 7 feet, you would think a guy like him would be fighting at a long range, way over here somewhere. You know what I mean? You can't see me. You see how I'm just way over here? You can't see me. So you would think that he would be fighting where a person can't see him because he's so tall. He can hit you from across the street. But instead, kind of reminds you of a Paul Williams. Tall, giant, but want to fight on the inside. I mean, but hey, if it ain't broke, you can't fix it. So if it's working for you, then continue to do what you're doing. If you start trying to do something that you haven't been doing and you're not used to doing, then you're not gonna be, probably successful at doing that. So, you know, he's gonna fight the fight he's been fighting. He's gonna be trying to mix it up. Hopefully, for his sakes, they ready to kind of, hunt down their opponent. Because I don't think that Erickson Lubin gonna stand in front of him and fight his fight. I wouldn't think that he would want to do that. It'd be mighty interesting to see who the betting favorite is between Fundora and Lubin. Because that's a pick'em type fight. You know what I mean? I mean, Lubin looks like he's very confident. Fundora has never lost, so he's very confident. And man, like I say, I wish these guys was fighting 3 fights from now. Let both guys go get a belt. Lubin go get a belt, Fundora go get a belt. Let them, get better, and then let them fight, maybe next summer. I think a fight between them two next summer would be a great fight. I just think that if they both go out there and bang, somebody gonna be in trouble. And that could be the end of one of these guys, man. I don't want to see a guy get ruined. You know what I mean? And, I don't know, man. Now, are you saying Fundora is a slight favorite because that's what you saw? That's what they posted, or what? Smash the thumbs up. Tell them again, Vinny. Hit the like button. If you like it, you like it. And if you like it, smash the like button. If you're tapping in. This the champ talking, you hear me? The champ. Team K9 in the building. Where y'all at? It's a doggy dog world. Costa Zoo will get knocked out by both these guys. Yeah, he better watch out. Yeah, he better stay back, get out the way. He didn't look good at all in this last fight. I mean, eventually, he did what he had to do to win, but yeah, he don't have the experience or the skills. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, I mean, I don't know. Fundora, I guess he's the favorite because he never lost. But if you look at his last fight, that was a loss. He didn't win that fight. They robbed that boy Garcia, and then they put Garcia in there, with Harrison. So I don't know if they trying to, set Harrison up thinking that Garcia, because they know they cheated Garcia. So they like, okay, we're going to have Garcia fight Harrison. And, I think what be hurting Harrison, though, is just the time off. They should let him, or just all Al Haymon fighters, they don't fight enough. They fight once every year or once every 2 years. And, I know in my prime, I fought better when I was fighting regularly, 2-3 times a year. You know what I mean? You're going to see the best K9 or the best whoever in the ring if they fighting regularly. Mike Tyson fought, I think, 12 times in 1 year. He fought once a month. And you see what he was doing to his opponents. Night. Stay down. Get out of here. Get over here. Night. And Al Haymon just got so many fighters. It's impossible, especially not having all the networks he had at first to to put all the fighters on different networks at all the time. You got to fight. Whenever it's a date. Whenever it's a date, if you don't fight, then on to the next. So, it is what it is, So Canelo has signed a big deal. Oh, yeah, 154 was definitely the best division in boxing. Out of all divisions, they fight each other. Everybody else talk about fighting each other, but they don't. But, yeah, Canelo has signed with DAZN for a couple of fights. Matchroom, Eddie Hearn and them. And he's fighting Bivol next. And I think Bivol is going to dissolve, and he's a good fighter, but I don't think he has, enough power to keep Canelo off of him. And then after the win Canelo gets against Bivol, he will be fighting against Triple G. And I think Triple G is past his prime. And whether Triple G wins tonight, whether he knocks his opponent out or not, doesn't still mean that it's Canelo. He's in there with somebody he's supposed to beat, that he's going to most likely beat, just to set up the fight between him and Canelo. So I think Canelo actually picked the right promoter and got himself in the right situation in this particular time in his career, in his life. He could have went with Al Heyman and them and fought younger, probably tougher. I mean, probably not as experienced fighters, but it had been, they would come at him a lot hungrier and with better skills, I believe, than the fighters that he would be fighting on the zone. I mean, just think about it. You talking about, he beat Caleb Plant already, but Caleb Plant isn't a bad fighter. You talking about Jamal Charlo and Benavidez. Benavidez, I think, will get him the hardest fight out of any of the competitors or fighters. And he can cross that pond or river or lane or street after he get all this money from these fights he about to do with the zone. So yeah, Canelo is definitely in a great situation. He's killing the game, boy. He is killing the game. He is getting all the money, man. He's getting basketball contracts. He's getting more money than basketball players. Canelo is definitely the GOAT when it comes to getting that money right now. And thank God for the Muhammad Ali's and the Mike Tysons and the Floyd Mayweathers and the Oscar De La Hoyas and the Tommy Hearns and the Cornelius K9 Bundrage. Everybody that put that work in, the Manny Pacquiao's, to make it where the fighters can make the money they're making today. The Don Kings, and man, it is what it is. At K9 Boxing, let's go, champ. And I can't wait, boy. We ain't got that much long. How long? Not long at all. And that's just real talk. Yeah, skill-wise, you say I rate Canelo up there with James Toney. I don't rate him up there skill-wise with James Toney. Canelo just strong, man. He's a strong little guy. Don't get me wrong, he do roll his punches pretty good, but you say skill, man. That James Toney got some serious skills. That defense is out cold. He got that Philly shell, or why would I say Philly shell? It came from Detroit. He got that Mayweather defense better than Mayweather, So I don't know, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, Canelo do have skills, but I don't think his skill set is better than James Toney. Pound for pound, I don't. He's very good at picking and choosing fights he's supposed to win, and he do a good job. And you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Yeah, but yeah, pound for pound, he is number one. And I'm going with Errol Spence as number two, pound for pound. You hear me? That's right. Not Terrence Crawford, not Tyson Fury. I'm going with Errol Spence because Errol Spence is a beast. That man almost lost his life and got in there with one of the toughest guys, a puncher who can fight and who actually probably had more experience than him. Probably not as strong as him, and he probably thought that Errol Spence was done, but he wasn't, and he showed it when he beat Danny Garcia. Now coming off of another situation, eye surgery, he's fighting against the number one competitor, another champ, who dethroned Manny Pacquiao. Now, I don't understand and know why Manny Pacquiao would even fight or orthodox fighter when he was preparing to fight a southpaw. You know, I mean, kind of remind me of the Arsenio Hall show. Arsenio Hall used to be like things that make you say, yeah, I don't know, but I think Manny Pacquiao still has something left, but he just made the wrong decision. And in boxing, it's all about decisions. You have to make the right decision. You have to fight fighters at the right time. You have to pick and choose. You have to be smart. Because at the end of the day, this is business. Boxing is business. You're going to make the most money, by making the best decisions. If you make the wrong decisions, you could lose to somebody that you're better than, that you don't have to fight, let somebody else fight that guy. So you just got to pick and choose. You got to kind of do like Mayweather did. You got to kind of do like what Oscar De La Hoya did. You got to kind of do what Canelo was doing. You got to kind of do what Jake Paul is doing. Pick the right fight, the biggest name with the lowest risk for the most money at K9 Boxing. Now, I mean, shoot, if you gotta try to, not get hit in the eye, because it can mess your eye up because you just had eye surgery, then you might need to, take a lighter opposition to fight a bum just to stay busy and let the eye heal. I think him coming back too soon and preparing to get ready for Manny Pacquiao and preparing to get ready for Danny Garcia, even though he did and he beat Danny Garcia, it hurted him. I don't think he was fully recovered from the injury he had in a car accident, and I think that's what put him on hold, and it actually hurt him to a certain extent, because just think about if he would have beat Manny Pacquiao with the name that he already has. And you got to remember, he did well in a pay-per-view fight, I believe was on ESPN at the time the Olympics were in, so people know who Errol Spence is. And if he would have fought Manny Pacquiao and beat Manny Pacquiao, it would have helped his brand more than it did Ugas. So that was like, that was a bad break that he caught. But, it is what it is. And I'm rooting for him, man. I like him. I think that, man, he's a great fighter. He's a throwback fighter. And he's a fighter to root for, man. And we'll get out there and fight any and everybody. He ain't just talking the talk. He is walking the walk. And you got to respect that, He ain't picking and choosing. He's fighting the best. Whoever they put in front of him is who he's fighting. And I think he wants to make the Terrence Crawford fight. And if he's 100%, I believe that he beats Terrence Crawford at 100%. He can't beat Terrence Crawford at 90%. He has to be at 100% to beat Terrence Crawford. I think that, I know styles make fights, and Terrence Crawford do have a style that can be, very hard to dethrone and deal with. But I just don't think that Crawford is strong enough to be able to keep Errol Spence off him. But like I say, if Errol Spence isn't 100%, if he hasn't fully recovered from that accident that he had, and he ended up in any more surgeries or have any more surgeries or any more effects of that car accident, any more time off because of the situation he was in, then the fight between him and Terrence Crawford probably would never happen. Or and if they do happen, I don't think that he would beat him. I'm happy that Terrence Crawford is a free agent though, so that the chances of him fighting Errol Spence are a lot better than it was before when he was with Top Rank. So happy about that. I applaud that. And man, boxing is just heating up. We're only in April. So can you imagine all the fights that's going to take place by the end of December? I think this is going to be a great year for boxing. Last year was a great year for boxing. I think this year will be even better than last year. I think it's going to really heat up during the summer. I would love to see Gervonta Davis once he gets past Rolly on my wrist. get in the ring with, Ryan Garcia. I want to see the best fight the best. Win, lose, or draw between Devin Haney and Kambosos. I would like to see the winner face Lomachenko, if he ain't at war, and prayers up for the, people that's at war, the Ukraine and the Russians. But yeah, man, I want to see Shakur Stevenson, after he, win his next fight, I believe, get in there, with one of these top guys at 130, 135. It's the best division in boxing for us talent-wise, but the only fighters that's fighting each other are the ones at 154. That's why 154 will always, in my mind, always in, far as what I feel, will always be the best division in boxing. And not just because that's the division where I won 2 world titles at. Let me rewind that. 2 world titles at. I still think it's the best division. Because think about it. Everybody fought everybody. And everybody is still fighting everybody. And even before, I feel like they should be fighting each other. They fighting each other. Tomorrow night, in the main event, Fundora versus Lubin. Let me rewind that. Lubin versus Fundora. I can't wait. The Giant versus the Giant Killer. We talk about, man, fighter versus boxer, or boxer versus fighter. Man, remember that? What's that story in the Bible where the giant got beat? Oh man, we're gonna see if that's gonna be the case tomorrow. Will the giant lose? Like in the Bible? We're gonna find out tomorrow for sure. Goliath. There you go. David versus Goliath. See, there you go. Somebody reading their Bible. Somebody know what I'm talking about. David versus Goliath. Will that be the case tomorrow? Will David be Lubin? And will Fundora go out like Goliath? Tomorrow we'll find out. I think Stevenson is going to give it to Vandes. Yes, I think he is. I think, he's been inducting Stevenson. And why not? Stevenson a beast, So it's a lot going on. I can't wait. Exactly. He had 5 stones, but only needed 1. Yeah, he might not be no easy fight. But I think Stevenson going to make it easy. Because Stevenson got the goods, Brody. You hear me? The good. For real, for real. Boy, right here. This right here, some good juice right here, y'all. Hear me? Straight green tea. And, oh, man, you talking about some good stuff? Oh, man, this tea right here, cold. With some emergency packs inside of it. So, I don't catch no colds tonight. Being in that sauna all day. Yeah, but Stevenson is ready. Spider Moose says a step-up fight. Stevenson ready, though, champ. Champ talk. Once a champ, always a champ. At K9 Boxing. Yeah, he got him. Jose, it's over. It's over. He got him. Yeah, but these teas are on fire. Hey, Ari. Hey, come here for a second. Let me show them the teas I'm talking about. Come here, Ari. That right there. Come grab that tea for me right there, young bro. Right there. You see that tea I'm making? Get the tea right here, homie. That tea. You see that box? That green box. The green box, boy, right there. Yeah. Yeah, there we go, champ. Thanks. Yeah, this right here. Y'all see this? Some good stuff right here, boy. It's the green tea with the lemon in it. Yeah. Healthy antioxidants, you hear me? So yeah, I guess so these right here, whew, fire. Along with some emergency packs. Oh man, I put it together, you hear me? Yeah, Bigelow, that's what that is? Yep, Bigelow. Yeah, hey man, listen. They got some good stuff. Keep you healthy, healthy. I'm healthy, healthy. You hear me? Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all want to get some of these canine hats too? Let me know. They are in. They are in. Yes, indeed, my Brody. Yes, indeed. And we got the K9 boxing gloves in case y'all trying to get them gloves. You hear me? Oh yeah, let me put the strap back on this boy so y'all can see what the straps say. Y'all can follow me on my social media. You see, we right here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you like it, like it. If you love it, like it. Get at me, dog. Get at me, dog. What's up, JP? JPS. What it do, champ? What it do? So I don't really want to make a pick between Lubin and Fundora because, man, that fight could go either way. You know what I mean? I would say I'm rolling with Lubin. You feel me? But that Fundora, oh my goodness. So here's my pick. Harrison and Garcia. I gotta go with Harrison, just because Harrison is the homie. So between Harrison and Garcia, I'm gonna go with Harrison. I gotta go with the peeps. Lubin, Fundora, I gotta go with Lubin. You know what I mean? That fight could go either way, but I'm going with Lubin. Rosado versus Mosley, I'm going with Mosley. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. Out of all of them, I know Mosley, I know Lubin, I know Harrison. So I'm being biased on all of them, but at the same time, they got a good chance to win their fights. So I wouldn't. I'm not just being biased, and going with them just because I know them. I mean, they actually got good chances to win all their fights. So all three of them are, people I've had on the show, and people that I'm rolling with in their fights. Now the fight could go either way, between Lubin and Fundora, between Mosley and Rosado, between Harrison and Garcia. They could go either way, you know what I mean? But that's my picks. Now, if I'm wrong tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised because those fights are 50-50. All across the board. Yeah, all across the board, 50-50 fights. So don't quote me on them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But they're my picks. All across the board. Now, Ryan Garcia is going to smash his opponent for show. And the Maya girl, I think she's fighting on ESPN tomorrow. She going to smash her girl. So, it is what it is. I'm going to be enjoying the fights. I mean, I'm not going to call the fights tomorrow because they will be on Showtime and, a lot of people will be able to watch them on Showtime. Who knows? Maybe I'll see if SB can set something up and I'll let you guys know if we in the paint tomorrow or not. Oh, man, I ain't going to lie to you. This juice right here is fire. I done drank a couple of them boys. Yeah, yep. Oh, you ain't in anything, bro. You ain't in it. Yep, so, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. So, my picks between Lubin and Fundora, I got Lubin. Rosado and Mosley, I got Mosley. Harrison and Garcia, I got Harrison. I got Ryan Garcia, and I got the Maya girl. Not the singer, the fighter. That K9 boxing. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Tell your homeboy to follow K9 boxing. Yeah, I thank all y'all for tapping in, man. Y'all hit the like button. Continue showing your dogs love. You know what I mean? I'll be making some more tutorial videos real soon. This week coming up, y'all will see me more often. I got to get back in the game. So y'all can see me throw that egg at these boys. You hear me? Yeah, I just need to go live more, and start giving y'all my view of what I see in this boxing. Lance, you know, because it's a lot going on. And y'all definitely need to hear it from, you know, a pro at it. You feel me? You know? Crying happy what it do. Much love. A bark or bite over here right. My dog, appreciate y'all for tapping in and good night. My dog.